I've got Cash out, and he's come in for our 2-week in-house training, so I want to put a little bit on tape, show you where we started off at. Trying to introduce him to my treats. He's not really taking on. That's okay. We'll get a couple days in. You'll probably be okay with it, huh? He's a little bit older, so, I'm not sure. I know jumping is a problem with him, which I'm not seeing yet, but that could change very easily. He doesn't act like he's just terribly leash broke, so it makes me wonder what we've been walking on and what we've been trying to leash break on. So that's just something we'll be able to revisit here in a week or so. So come on, Tash, let's go for a walk. Hey, good. Good. He's not just yanking me off my feet, which I like. Good. Cash, sit. Oh, you do know how to sit. Well, if you know how to sit, we can work on the jumping, huh? How about it, huh? Hey, get it. What was that? Was that a treat? Was that a treat, huh? Well, you went to investigate, but you didn't need either one. All right, so, overall, I think we're going to do just fine. He acts like he needs a little bit, so he definitely doesn't have attention work. Cash. Good, no, off. There you go. Okay. So we're going to work on no and off. Sit. Good. Might have been my fault. I didn't quite get you to sit. But I think overall, he's got some knowledge behind him, which is always nice when they're this much older. So then we start filling in those gaps. What does he not know? Is he pushy? Boundary-wise, does he go through doors and gates before us? Does he know to stay until he's released? That sometimes can be a big factor in jumping. So, and then we're going to work on place. So I'm going to work a lot on place with him just because he is so much older, and if jumping is a problem, then go lay down is going to be a big thing for you guys. So I really want to work that place so he understands where to go lay down and what that command means so he does go lay down. So I think overall, he'll do just fine. He's a sweet boy. So he is big, but I think he's manageable. So that's the best things I can have for him right now. So we're going to work a week and we'll get him back out and see how he's doing after week 1. I've got Cash out and he's been here for a week, so I wanted to put a little bit on tape, show you where he's at. I know that, he kind of, we were hoping that it would just kind of be a fill in the gaps, that sort of thing. And he's done a little bit of that. The thing that bothers me most about Cash is when I say his name, he doesn't always look at me. And I know German Shepherds can be very outward focused, so it doesn't surprise me all the time. But at his age and as big as he is, he needs to be paying attention when we ask for attention. And I get nothing, And he's not as treat motivated as I would like. I can get him to take treats. Sometimes I have to pump him up. Good boy. Yeah, that was good, huh? Good. You want it? You want it? You want it, huh? Get it. Good. Cash, come. Sit. Yeah, that away. So I'm trying to build up a little bit of momentum and a little bit of personality because he's very flat and I can't tell if he's actually learning it or if he's just going through the paces and doing it. And so for a dog this much older, I know he was giving you issues with the leashing and the jumping, which I don't have problems with jumping because I just don't allow it. But at the same time, how do you control it when you've got a dog that's this big and gets excited and wants to jump on you? So we've got to start with that and get the no and the off and that sort of thing. So I've been working on it. Petcott really isn't an issue. He likes place. He likes to go lay down. So that's not really that big of a deal. We've worked it a couple of times. I don't see any issues with that. So that will help you as far as, especially if you've got company and things like that. And it is definitely a tool I would use in my arsenal with a dog like Cash. But overall, the gaps are, I don't understand to look when I say my name. And I don't have any momentum to do anything because I've never been prompted to do it first and then given the reward for doing it correctly. All right, Mr. Cash, here, sit. Good. Cash. Good, Cash. Let's go. Good. Cash. Nice sit. Trying to get his name, so he has to look at me so he knows I'm stopping. Let's go. Of course, I didn't tell him to sit, but he's a little older and he really should know that. He just likes to call the shots and wants to be out front. Hurry. Good sit. Good job. That was excellent. Cash. Hey, no. Good. Stay. Now stay's another one. He should really know a distracted stay. I should be able to get out here and talk, pull back and do some movement. No. Sit. So he definitely doesn't know to continue sitting until he was released, because all I did was a small, gentle tug, and most of the time that indicates that they understand stay and they'll rock back into it. Looking around, but that's kind of a normal shepherd behavior. Like I said, they are very outward focused. That's what their job is. Okay, good. And when a breed has a job, I don't always, good job. That was excellent. Yes, there you go. Good. As a breed has a job, I don't always, Bassets, I don't care if they sniff. That's their job, Shepherds, when they don't pay attention on stay, I don't mind. Walking, I do. They have to pay attention when we go for a walk. All right. Sit. Good. Sit. Let's go. Good. As I said, place hasn't been really a problem. Place. Good. No. Good. It's definitely something I'd use in my arsenal. No. Okay. Get it. Okay. Cash. Okay. Good. Yeah. That away. Get it. Ready. Place. But I would teach him that he can't come off until I release him. My release word's always, okay. Good. That was excellent. You dropped one. Can you get that one off the ground? Did you find it? Good. So we do a couple of those every day. And then, as I said, the jumping I don't get as much. I haven't turned him loose in a play yard, so I will try that this next week. And then we've been doing get it comes. Oh, good. Get it. Cash, come. Whoops, the leash went the wrong way. Sorry. Sit. Go ahead. Ready, 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 ready. Get it. Hurry. Yeah. Cash, come. Yeah. Now we're getting animated. Good. Cash, come. Good. No, sit. Good. Good. Nothing. Not getting the jumping. I do allow them to try to jump on me, especially with something like that. That's what it's there for. That's why I ramp them up for come, is because I want them to get all excited and come running back to me and try to jump on me so I can correct it and tell them no, off, sit. Sit. I know. When he decides he doesn't want to do something, he can be very stubborn about it. So sit stays at doors and gates have been challenging, and I've been working him very hard. So it's getting better, but I do think that maybe Cash has a little bit of dominance issue. He just is one of those dogs. He is outward focused, but he does need to be aware that you still have control in the house. So I'd watch my doors and gates, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in week 2. So overall, he's doing good. He's got another week to go. We're going to put him up and we'll get him back out before he heads home.